Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to go in depth into every cape mechanic. I'm kind of making this video to sort of expand on F7 Saber's latest cape video. If you haven't seen that, there'll be a link to it in the description. So in this video, I plan on going really in depth into the combos and combat stuff, and then I'm also going to cover mechanics that you didn't touch on and explain how to do them consistently. So if you're having trouble with Caitlyn mechanics, hopefully I cover everything in this video. So I'll be going over stuff like the time-dependent auto attack resets, like you talked about, and Q flash, E flash, machine gun K, that sort of thing. Okay, so before we get into the really complicated stuff, I'm just going to go over your simple auto trap, auto cancel into your trap. It's pretty much bread and butter combo for Caitlyn. Just gives you extra damage. Alright, so for your auto W, looks like this. If you do it too fast, it's going to cancel your auto. If you do it too slow, it doesn't really matter, it's just that you're going to be wasting a lot of time. And then also to note with auto W, if you have your headshot proc ready and you auto W at the speeds that would, let me just show you. If I auto W too fast, it's going to cancel the trap, but that auto headshot will still go through. So if I don't have my passive headshot proc ready and I do the same thing at the same speed, it'll cancel my auto, but not the trap. This doesn't really matter, just that make sure that you can do it without canceling anything. And then if your headshot procs from your trap, you can't cancel either of them, I don't think, no matter how you try. Yeah, it goes out pretty much every time. Yeah, I did that at a speed that would normally cancel my auto. So if I do that, yeah, so my headshot proc, the auto won't go off. Yeah, so just practice this. Keeping the timing down. The faster you can trap after your auto, the better. Okay, so I'm sure all that was pretty boring, so most of you know that who play Caitlyn. But now we can get into the more, I guess, fun stuff. So the next thing I'm going to show you is what Saber refers to as the time-dependent headshot auto cancel. It looks like this. That was pretty slow, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to refer to it as the dart combo dependent auto reset trap. Just to make it simpler and distinguish it more from the other one, which is what he calls the time-independent headshot auto cancel. Those are pretty confusing if I use both of them. So that's something different from what we're doing right now. What I'm going to show you right now is, again, what I call the dart combo. So to do this, first you need to attack the target you want. First put down the trap, then you are going to right click the target, or A click the target, or you can A click far away, or close to it. Doesn't matter what you do for the first auto. The second auto though, has to be right next to the target. It can't be over here, and it can't also be on top of it. You have to use attack move to attack to the side. You can't right click, it won't work. So I'll show you right click, it's just normal attack speeds. Same thing if I do right click, auto attack over there. If that's too far, auto attack over there, or I can auto attack move on top of it. Still same speeds. You need to auto attack to the side like this. So like this. for the first auto, it doesn't really matter. You can click on top of it, and then to the side for your second auto. It's just important that your second auto is like this. For your first auto, you can attack however you're used to. I'm used to using attack moves, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, and then if you want to add more damage on top of this combo, two things you can do. You can auto W into a combo, or you can auto W Q, auto. Usually this one, the auto W Q auto, you're going to want to do that when you have less than 1.4 attack speed, because when you have more than 1.4 attack speed, you usually get that after like Greaves, Rapid Fire Cannon, Storm Razor. You can fit in another auto in between your auto trap and dart combo. Usually this will do more damage than auto Q, auto, and it also doesn't hurt you in place like this does. Like I have to stay in one spot to do this. But if I auto W, auto, move around. So yeah, this auto WQ auto thing works at level 2. Like, you don't need any attack speed for this whatsoever. Okay, and then the last variation of this combo, I guess, is with your net. So basically it looks like this. It behaves differently at different attack speeds. So right now I have under 0.8 attack speed. Just remember that number, 0.8. Auto. There we go. Can't be too far out of range, because then the second auto won't go out. But you can do it pretty consistently, I think. Auto, W, yeah, okay. And then once you have more than 1.00 attack speed, it will give you another auto before the headshot proc, so it'll actually be a dart combo. This one, with the auto EW, auto. That's not a dart combo, it's just a bugged auto proccing after the trap. And this only happens when you have less than 0.8 attack speed when you do this combo. That wasn't it. Yeah, so once you have anywhere between 0.8 attack speed and 1.0 attack speed, sometimes it will still work, but it's going to be really inconsistent. Yeah, that'll work sometimes, but it's hard to get to consistently work, so I wouldn't try to rely on that. I would just say auto EW, and then wait until the trap procs. But if you have over 1.0 attack speed, and then you have time for your dart combo after that. So with this one, it goes off before. Come on, retard. Yeah, the auto goes off before the trap procs. But if I have under 0.8 attack speed, it should work the other way. Yeah, the bugged auto goes off after the trap is already procced and ready to use your bugged auto. Or sorry, you trap auto. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to something a little bit simpler. It's what Saber called a time-independent headshot auto reset. I'm just going to say HAT for short, like headshot auto time independent. I know it doesn't really make much sense as an acronym, but I'm just using it to better distinguish it from the last combo, and time-dependent headshot auto reset kind of sounds similar to it. So the last combo I referred to as the dart combo, which is auto, and then this combo will be the half combo, which looks like this. Both rules are, again, pretty slow just to demonstrate. It's basically the same idea as the dart combo. So in the dart combo, you auto. This combo, it's going to look like this. You can't do it on the same target like you can with the dart combo. Dart combo only works. Sorry. This combo, the hat combo, only works when you have two different targets. And then it has the same targeting rules as the last combo, the dart one. So the first auto, it doesn't matter, you can do whatever. But the second auto, you can't click on top of them, you can't A-click on top of them, you can't A-click too far away. You need to A-click right here, or right here, right here. You need to click right next to them. So if I trap this guy, auto right next to him, it's going to reset. If I right click this guy and then right click this guy, my auto won't reset. Same thing with if I A click too far away. It targets him, but it doesn't reset the auto attack. And then something that only applies to that combo is that so what I just explained, how you need to A-click right next to them. You can't A-click on top, you can't right-click on top, you can't A-click too far away. This doesn't matter if your headshot proc, or if your target's between the range of your headshot proc and your regular auto attack range. So let me let's pull this key down. Okay, so this is my auto attack range. And if I net so that the target's in between my headshot proc range and my auto attack range, I can right click on top of him and the auto will reset. This doesn't really matter because you should probably get used to A-clicking right next to the target anyways, but if you're confused as to why it works sometimes and why it doesn't, that's the case. And then same thing with trap. Sorry. Resets the auto if you're in between the ranges. And then if you do something like this target's in range, this target's not, and you right-click both of them, it should still work, I think. Yeah, it will still reset the auto. But again, you want to try to practice A-clicking next to the target to reset your autos, because that will always work, whereas right-click only works target 1's in your range and target 2's outside your range, which is, I mean, it actually happens quite a bit, but don't rely on it. Okay, now for the fun part of Caitlyn. Caitlyn mechanic most people call machine gun Caitlyn. It kind of combines what we previously talked about, but it's also bugged in a little bit of a way. So it looks something like this. You're going to EW, and then as it's arming, spam right auto attack move right next to the target. And then basically you get 2 headshot autos and then 2 more regular autos after that. It looks pretty lame with no attack speed though, so if I put on more attack speed, what I usually have in a game, it would look something like this. See, 4 autos that just go off really fast. That's pretty much why it's called Machine Gun Kate. Sorry, that's just really weird. So you don't need any attack speed to do this. It's just the separation between the first 2 autos and the second 2 autos. See, those 2 autos are still faster than your regular attack time, but your attack speed. But it is just slower depending on how much attack speed you have. And something else important to note with this EW Machine Gun Kate combo is that you can't auto attack EW and then do it consistently, because it's just really inconsistent whether that auto goes off or not, the one after you E, when you auto attack before. See, you can spam right click as soon as you E backwards and like not input another attack command, and sometimes it will still fire that auto and sometimes not. So if you want to do this Machine Gun Kate combo with EW, don't auto attack right before it, otherwise it's going to be inconsistent. But for the other ones like EWQ, you can fit in auto attack and then cancel it into the combo, and then same thing with auto EQ. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, and then a really basic K combo that I forgot to mention before this, I just assume most of you guys know, is during your E's cast time, you can fit in an EW or an EQ. The Q will go off from wherever your starting position was, so it's fired from here to here. It's that same range if I EQ. It's that target behind it, even though I'm firing from way back here. If I fire from back here normally, it doesn't go that far. It goes from where you originally queued. Then your EW, I'm pretty sure you can just do it with any range that you can E, you can pretty much trap in that range too. Okay, and then for the EW combo, don't wait as long as you would for a regular dart combo. Like that's a dart combo. If you wait for that time, it'll just fire off 2 autos like that. If you want Machine Gun Kate, you have to wait until it's like 3/4 of the way army. That might not have looked like it, but it's faster than this, so it works. So the timing window when you're looking through this is like 3/4 of the way before the trap arm, so like 0.75 seconds. So EW, and then spam auto. So EW, spam auto. I wouldn't actually recommend doing this specific Machine Gun Kate combo because you can get out pretty much the same amount of damage just by doing auto and cancel into auto EW into Dark Caitlyn, or sorry, the Dark combo, and that's going to be pretty much the same amount of damage, and it's also more consistent, and you get an attack that you can cancel into the combo at the beginning of it. It's like I can auto EW and then do the combo. But if you EW, you can't fit in the auto between that. Or sorry, if you want to do the Machine Gun Kate combo and you EW, you can't auto before that because sometimes, like 50% of the time, it will automatically auto that target. And then, I mean, I guess, so like remember how we talked about if you're below 0.8% attack speed, you can just do auto E. And that combo will use the bugged auto after you use the trap proc, and then if you have above 0.0 attack speed, like this. See, that's the actual dart combo. It resets the auto right before the trap proc. And then remember, if you have anywhere between about 0.8 attack speed and 1.0 attack speed, it's going to be really inconsistent. So maybe then, yeah, it's pretty inconsistent. So maybe if you're in between 0.8 attack speed and 1.0 attack speed, maybe that's when you want to do EW. EW with no auto cancel first, and that way you can still get out pretty much the same amount of damage, but it's going to rig you in place longer. Okay, and then one more note before I move on to the next two more useful Kate combos, or Machine Gun Kate combos. Notice what happens when I have headshot proc ready. 4, 5, 6. So my passive headshot is ready. EW, Machine Gun Kate. I get 3 headshot autos and regular auto. This is pretty consistent. Sometimes you get 4 headshot autos. See 4 headshot autos there. And then other times, I think it just depends on timing, but other times you get 1, 2, 3, and then a regular auto after it. For the other two, it's always going to be 4 headshot autos if you do it correctly. Alright, so these next two combos are pretty similar to each other. You just need to change the order of the trap placement. EWQ, Machine Gun Kate. and then the other one is WEQ, which is like you don't need to auto cancel onto these combos, but unlike the EW one, you can, and it'll do more damage. So if I auto EWQ, machine or auto W machine gun cage, I can mess that one up. That's usually going to do more damage than just doing it without the auto cancel at the start of it. Okay, so to actually do this combo, press like EWQ or WEQ like you normally would, but after you do that, you're going to spam attack move click right next to the target. And same thing as the other ones, can't right click, can't A click on top of them, you can't A click too far away. So EWQ, I'm spamming right click, and it does machine gun cage. Yeah, so remember the same things that we said with the dart and hat auto resets. You need to spam, or sorry, you need to right click right next to the target. If I A click too far away, it's not going to do it. And if I right click on top of it, it's not going to do it. If I A click on top of it, it's not going to do it. Okay, so if you remember back to the last machine gun cage combo, EW, auto. Sometimes if you had the headshot proc ready, it would give you 4 headshots. Sometimes it would just give you 3 headshots into a regular auto. But these two combos will always give you 4 headshots if you have a passive proc ready. So if I EWQ, auto, that's 4 headshots. And actually a lot of damage if you can practice this combo and then use it in a game. It does a shit ton of damage. And then same thing for the WEQ one if you have a headshot ready. WEQ, auto, do 4 headshots. Now if you are doing the auto reset first into these combos, you need to start at 5 for your headshot count, because after you auto into these combos, your headshot proc is ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Headshot proc isn't ready yet, it's at 5. I auto EWQ, auto, 4 headshots, plus the auto cancel at the start, plus EWQ. So then one other thing with this machine gun Kate thing is careful how far away you E. Usually it will get those 2 autos off at the end, but sometimes if you are too far away and you need to walk into range of those last 2, it's going to cancel them. It's really not much to worry about, especially when you have rapid fire cannon and move speed, because if you're spamming A click right next to it, it's going to bring you in range pretty quickly. So if I EWQ out of range, see, Caitlyn walked forward there. After the 1 auto, walk forward a little bit, and then for the next 2. And I didn't do like any move commands at all. I just spammed A click, and Caitlyn will move for you. So if you have more attack speed than you, or if you have as much attack speed as you normally would in a game, like once you have these 3 items, this combo is really smooth. Auto, EW, auto. It's really fast. Again, the only difference that changes if you have less attack speed is the delay between the first 2 autos and the second 2 autos. Sorry, the first 2 autos and then the 3rd and 4th auto. But yeah, you pretty much get the idea. It's actually pretty easy, I think. 4, 5. Auto, EWQ, auto. You don't need to have a headshot ready before you do this. You can just do it with 2 regular autos. Sorry. Yeah, that's 2 regular autos. And then also, if you see, if you start at 4 and you do this, 2, 3, 4, and then I auto EWQ, auto. It's 2 headshots, 1 regular auto, and then another headshot. And then I'm gonna quickly go over flash tricks as well. I'm not going to spend too much time on these because this video is already pretty long. I don't want it to be too crazy long. So Q flash, Q is going to go off from wherever you start with it. So if I start here, aim this way, flash. Aim this way, flash. Go in that direction. You can like pretty much flash anytime during this animation. It's not going to cancel it. This is useful for like if you're like in lane phase, if you're fighting with like someone with a skill shot or like a mage or something. Let's just say like Morgana for example. She's like low health, UQ, flash all the way up her binding. Something like that. And then splash Q. There's nothing fancy with that. Splash in range of it. And then splash W is not really anything. You can W and cancel it with flash, but it's really not useful. So I won't worry about that. And then E flash is a bit more complicated, so I'm going to go over that last. R flash is pretty easy. R. And then watch for my R, it has this wind up time and then the wind down time. Up, down. Blue bar goes up, blue bar goes down. It's far over my HUD here. So you can flash any time during when the bar goes up, and when it's going down, you can't flash or it will cancel your ult. So you can flash anytime during the wind. As soon as you, as soon as the bar starts going down, you cannot flash. Sorry. Bar's going down, flash cancels it, cancels it, cancels it, cancels it. Alright, so now let's move on to E flash. So E flash looks like this if you do it right. You E in the direction that you initially pointed towards, but it's as if the position you flash to is your new direction, or sorry, your new position that you eat from. That's a bit complicated, but you'll get the idea of it pretty quickly. So if you don't flash fast enough after your net, then it will cancel it and you will not get netted backwards. Like your net still goes off, but you don't fly in the direction that it originally was. Okay, so my advice for E flash is to imagine a box. One corner is perpendicular between you and the target, the other one's opposite that, and then the other two corners are you and the target. So you're going to E here and then flash here. That will usually always go in the direction you want, but again, make sure that you're not doing it too late. You have to do it very quickly. And then you can also like do the hat combo with this or whatever if you have another target in range. Auto to cancel. Okay, so hopefully that covers pretty much every cape mechanic. If I explained something wrong, or I missed something, or misunderstood something myself, or I wasn't clear, you can just leave a comment and then I'll explain it. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.